Stress. We all feel it. Exams, deadlines, arguments, or even just daily hustle. But did you know that stress doesn't just affect your mood? It can actually rewire your immune system, sometimes making it stronger, but often making it weaker. In today's episode of BioScope, we will dive into the science of stress and immunity, exploring how short term stress can supercharge your defenses, while chronic stress leaves you vulnerable to infections, inflammation, and even diseases. First, what exactly is stress? Stress is the body's response to a challenge or threat. It's regulated by the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis or HPA axis. When your brain senses stress, it signals your adrenal gland to release stress hormones, mainly adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline makes your heart race and sharpens your senses. The classic fight or flight response. Cortisol, on the other hand, plays a longer role mobilizing energy and modulating the immune system. Here's something surprising. Short bursts of stress can actually strengthen your immune system. Imagine you are running from danger. Your body prepares for possible injury or infection. Like immune cells, for example, neutrophils and natural killer cells are released into the bloodstreams. Cortisol temporarily enhances inflammation to fight potential wounds, and antibodies may even circulate more actively. This is why brief stress like exercise or even exam day nerves can prime your immune system for action. But here's the flip side. If stress lingers for weeks or months, the system backfires. Chronic stress leads to prolonged high cortisol, which actually suppresses immunity. Like production of white blood cells decreases, antibody responses weaken, wound healing slows down, the body becomes more vulnerable to infection like cold, flu, and even COVID 19. Chronic stress also keeps the immune system on low grade alert, fueling inflammation, which is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even depression. Let's dig deeper into the biology. Cortisol, when elevated for too long, signals immune cell to stop producing pro-inflammatory molecules. This leaves the body unprepared for real infections. T cells, the commanders for adaptive immunity, are particularly sensitive. Chronic stress shrinks their number and weakens their communications. On the other hand, B cells, which produces antibodies, also become less active. In short, long-term stress doesn't just slow down immunity, it rewrites it. Science has shown powerful real world examples of stress affecting immunity. Students under exam stress often show weaker vaccine responses. Caregivers of chronically ill patients have slower wound healing. People in high stress job get cold more frequently. These studies prove that stress is not just in your head, it literally changes your biology. But the good news is you can manage stress and in doing so protect your immune system. First one is exercise. Acts as short-term stress boosting immunity. Then mindfulness and meditation reduces cortisol and inflammation. Sleep is essential for immune recovery and social connection. That means people with strong support system get sick less often. Your immune system listen to your lifestyle. So, what's surprising effects of stress on your immune system? In the short term, stress can give your immunity a helpful boost, but when stress becomes chronic, it tears your defense down, leaving you open to infection and long term diseases. Your mind and body are deeply connected. By managing stress, you don't just feel better, you actually strengthen your body's ability to defend itself. This was Bioscope. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the hidden science of life. Thank you for watching.